All you're gonna do is you take a straw and you're just gonna blow and you're gonna make bubbles.
Teaching about climate science first means learning about climate science.
Puget Sound salmon population is decreasing and declining.
A good place to partner for instruction is community-based organizations who specialize in environmental science.
Having teachers be able to work with local organizations, to work with scientists at higher ed institutions keeps them really current on what the new science is that's coming out.
We're the ones that have been teaching experiential and outdoor education for a long time, so we have the expertise and experience in that in a way that they haven't thought about.
Okay, you ready? Ready, set, go!
Our lesson today about the fishing population dynamics and sustainable harvest is all tailored around what's locally happening. And I think that's a really strong connection for students to be able to assess how it affects them and their families and then connect it to the science, and it makes it a lot more meaningful for them.
Lessons are often held out of doors, with hopes that teachers bring their students outside, even if it's only on school grounds.
So we've got the river valley, so we were trying to prevent erosion by adding the rocks so that, it would slow the water down.
It's a clever way to add excitement for the students and bring real issues like erosion concerns to life.
1, 2, 3.
Precipitation!
Including a recent local flood.
It reminds me of what just happened with the Nooksack River.
Yeah,
a little bit.
There's also another engaging way to teach science concepts. Local tribal members introduce the concept of traditional ways of knowing.
So what is science? Science is observation, exploring, and in Western society it's a discipline. But with traditional ways of knowing, it's our way of life.
Our land now is taking care of us. We got this much snow and it's been cold, and now, this is something we need to teach our children. This is so healthy for our land and our plants. This is melting very, very slow. So it's going into our water tables. We're not going to suffer from drought this year.
I think what it is that I have not stressed on my kids about climate change is the fact that Native Americans have been here forever, and we need to learn from them.
Just because you're learning it last week.
At the National Estuarine Research Reserve in Padilla Bay, high school science teachers are learning about climate change and ocean acidification in the Pacific Northwest.
It eats away the calcium in the shells of the...
Yeah, it decreases calcium.
Teachers are incorporating data into inquiry-based science learning experiences. Soon their students, too, will be engaging in these experiments. Teachers then took a precarious trip to the Padilla Bay shore to see up close the effects they were studying.
What do you think is going to happen to the dissolved oxygen in the bay over the course of 24 hours? They're laying out their ideas of the causes and effects of climate change, and you get these groups of high school physics teachers or chemistry teachers, and they've got all the little details about what happens to the chemistry with ocean acidification.
With the help of community-based organizations, teachers are learning not only evidence-based climate science, but how to make it relevant and interesting to their students.
Yeah, cool. Thank you. As you can see, you can see now.
Now it looks like...
Yeah.